These are a series of people you should never marry. People you should never marry. We've talked about a few ones. I'd like you to go through this series on Wisdom Power Mentoring TV and follow us and understand some of this stuff. I'm speaking to every young person today. The statistics is on the very high side of broken homes, single mother here, single father here. It's on the increase. We've got to start discussing. People need to start knowing there are people you should not allow into your space. Why? Allowing them is to your own detriment here in the future. The next point. Never marry people with uncontrollable anger. Never marry people with uncontrollable anger. The Bible says anger resides in the bosom of a fool. Anger resides in the bosom of a fool. How come you give yourself to a fool? You lost your life. You lost your destiny because you gave yourself to a fool. Never marry people who have uncontrollable anger. Oh my goodness. It was this year, 2025, right? Where we saw a policeman who killed his wife. Both of them cut themselves. Uncontrollable anger. They are gone. They left their child, what? Homeless. They turned the old child to an orphan. Never marry people with uncontrollable anger. I'm telling you, friends, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, you got to stay away. The guy showed me a picture. He said, listen, friends. He said, I'm calling this marriage off. I said, what's the problem? He showed me pictures where the wife has used a bottle on his head and blood was pouring out. Because anger will make you act like an animal. It suspends your mind. Suspends your mind. You cannot think when you are angry. With the speed of anger, you will make wrong decisions that will ruin yourself and the people around you. People with uncontrollable anger, you cannot deal with them. And the guy was telling me, I said, I gotta go because my life is at stake. I gotta call off the marriage because my life is at stake. That is after years of thinking I could deal with this, I could deal with this. No, baby, you can't deal with this. Never. What have destroyed many homes today? The ratio for anger is enormous, is on the increase, friends. We gotta save your life. Protect yourself. Why? Your life is important to the human race. You came with something. Marriage should not destroy your life. Marriage should not destroy your destiny. Why? You are important to the human race. Never marry people who have uncontrollable anger. Because in the future, it will destroy you. Stay away. I will say, go away from a man who is what? Who is angry. He said, go away. Stay away from a man who is angry. He said, stay away. Go away from him. Why? Because he will destroy you. That's my point. In your consideration of people who come into your life as suitors, as a young man, but as a young lady, listen very carefully. People with uncontrollable anger, you got to run. Many years ago, a pastor had just spoken to one of his workers in the church, and he was happy because the worker came to tell him that I'm interested in sister so and so. So while they were talking about the sister, they were happy. Sister was in church as well. They closed the church and they were going home. Right in the bus, the young man paid the conductor the money for the transport, and there was some change that was going to be given to them by the conductor. It was amazing. When the conductor responded, there's no money here to, they get picked it up, uncontrollable anger, and turn out to the conductor and begin to insult the conductor. And it was serious. They wanted to stop because it was almost like a fight. When the young man came down from the bus, when he got home, he called the pastor. This will not work. The lady never knew that that day somebody who had considered her for marriage cut it off because the guy saw a potential disaster in the future. Uncontrollable anger. I've been in place, I've seen some things, friends. I'm telling you, you don't want to go there. It will ruin you. Here's the point again. Never marry people with uncontrollable anger. Very few people have survived that kind of marriage. It end up burning them, end up destroying them. The Lord will help you. The Lord will guide you so you'll not be a victim of such. Because I tell you, friends, we have lost people. We have lost people, important people, who give themselves to people with uncontrollable anger. I pray the Lord will help you. God bless you.